Welcome students to another lesson. Today our learning objective is I can read and write large numbers. Yo puedo escribir y leer números grandes. Lesson details. Today you will need the following materials. Vas a necesitar lo siguiente. You need a whiteboard and marker and or a pencil and paper. You can get both or one or the other. Necesitan algo que puedes usar para escribir. Optional, you could get the word forms cheat sheet from Canvas and a picture or paper copy of a place value chart if you have one. Si pueden obtener un cheat sheet de las formas de las palabras de números en inglés que está en Canvas, y también si lo tienen o lo quieren, pueden obtener una foto o una copia del place value chart. The time to complete this lesson will be about 20 minutes. Vamos a usar como 20 minutos. And the next steps after the lesson will be an exit ticket on Seesaw and feedback on Zoom. You'll need to Zoom with your teacher once you complete the Seesaw exit ticket. Let's review some vocabulary. There's 3 words that you'll need to know for today. 2 of them we've kind of already covered and 1 is new. So, the expanded form means each digit value is written as a sum. Expanded looks like this: 100,000 plus 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 400 plus 50 plus 6. That would be the sum or adding problem version of this number. The numeric form means you just arrange the digits by place value. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 4, 5, 6. That's what the numeric form looks like. The word form is when the digits are written out as words the way they are said in English. So this numeric form sounds like this in English: 123,456. And today's learning objective is I can read and write large numbers. So you'll be able to read these and write them down as numbers, and you'll also be able to read number form and write them down as words by the end of the lesson. The steps for writing a number in word form, there's 5 steps, and it may seem like a lot, but it's pretty straightforward. The first step is if you don't have commas in your number, like you wrote down a number and it doesn't have commas, you're going to need some commas. So let's put a comma every 3 digits from the right, if needed. So let's add our commas here. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. When you finish writing your commas, there should be 3 digits grouped together after each comma. So this comma has 1, 2, 3 digits, and then a comma, 1, 2, 3 digits. So my next step is cover the first comma and say the number. Skip zeros. So I've got the number 1. Step 3 is write what you said. So I said 1. Step 4 is write million for the millions place and thousands for the thousands places. So the millions places are over here after the second comma. So I do have another comma and I have the word million. 1 million. Repeat until you run out of commas. So let's put another comma and then do the next step. Place commas every 3 from the right. Well, we have those commas. Cover the first comma and say the number. Skip zeros. Okay, we've covered that first comma. We're repeating, so we're going to comma the next comma. 456. Write what you said. Okay, let's write it. 456. And then let's write million for the millions places, thousands for the thousands places. Okay, we wrote million up here. The next comma is for the thousands. 456,000. And let's continue. Repeat until you run out of commas. Okay, we ran out of commas, so we're going to finish up by saying the last part of the number, 789. Let's write a comma, 789. Okay, now I have the word form of my number. 1,456,789. And there it is. Lovely. Let's do one more example together, and then I'm going to give it to you to try. So we're going to place commas every three digits from the right. 1, 2, 3, comma. Cover the first comma and say the number. Skip zeros. 65. 65. What if I don't know how to say a number? Well, let's go and look at the cheat sheet. The cheat sheet is on Canvas near the lesson. I'm going to pop it in here to our video. So now if I see a number that I don't know, I can check this one out and make sure that I know how to write it. So if I didn't know how to say 6, 5 together, I could look over here through all the numbers and find 6, 5. That's written down 65. Oh, look at that. I didn't even write it quite right. Let's finish writing it now. I missed the hyphen. 65. Okay, let's continue with our steps. So we wrote what we said. Write million for the millions place, thousands for the thousands place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, we are in the thousands place, so let's use that. 65,000. Let's put a comma where the comma was in the number 2. Repeat until you run out of commas. Okay, cover the first comma and say the number. There's no more commas, so we're just going to say the number. Skip zeros. So I don't have to say 021. I just say 21. And if I don't remember how to say that, I can look over here and find it. Okay, write what you said. I said 21. 20-1. Write million for the millions place, thousands for the thousands place. We don't have any of those. We're in the ones in the tens place here. And repeat until you run out of commas. Looks like we're done. Try these on your own. Write them down on a piece of paper, or you can use your whiteboard. And keep that cheat sheet for number words handy if you have trouble remembering the words or you're not an English speaker. Pause the video now and see what you can come up with. Okay, you should have paused the video and tried on your own to see how your skills are doing. This first one is 50,000, comma, 721. This next one is missing the comma, so let's add the comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Before the comma, I have 687, and that comma means we're in the thousands place. The millions places are farther up. I would have to go up all 7 places to get there. 687,000, comma, 129. So our last one is missing commas as well. Let's put them in. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't count the comma as one of my digits. 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay, we have a comma here that's way out. There's 2 commas. This one's the millions comma. 7 million. Comma. 1, 2, 3. That's 123. Comma. Oh, I need to say thousands. 23,000s, because those are the thousands place. And then 130 hyphen 4. So if you got those correct, great. You are mastering this skill already. If you didn't, you'll get a chance to do a little bit more practice in the exit ticket and show Mr. Davison what you are learning so far, or show Ms. Reinheimer or another teacher. And then we're going to move on to the next part of the lesson now, and we'll see what else we can do with these word forms. So now we're going to practice writing a word as a number. Here's the steps. Make or find a place value chart. So here's my place value chart. Note that your place value chart for these examples will need to have millions. So you want to draw it so that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places in it. And those places are ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions. So that's our first step. Make or find a place value chart. Now we need to write down the numbers in the order that you read them. But I need to make sure that I'm starting in the right spot. Should I start in the millions, the 100,000s, the 10,000s? Let's read the word and see what it says before I write. 327,000. Okay, so there's nothing about millions. So let's go ahead and get rid of millions for now. 327,000. So those are the thousands places. 3, 2, 7. 835. 835. If there's a place value missing, write a 0. Okay, we had a word for each of these place values. We had 300,000s, 27,000s, 800, and 30, and 5. So we don't have any zeros. Go back and write commas every 3 from the right. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't need a comma before the number, so we can just leave that there. So our number now without the place value chart would look like this: 327,835. Let's follow the steps for this one. Word form: 3,020,320. Let's get a place value chart. Again, you can find one online and take a picture and draw on it, or you can draw one or write one on your board or paper. Now, write down the numbers in the order you read them. 3,020,320. We need to make sure that we fill them in the right spot, so let's check that we're starting in the right spot. 3 million. We do have a millions place, so we can start there. Let's get a different color this time. 3 million. 20,000. I don't hear any hundreds in there, so I'm going to make sure if there's a missing place value, write a 0. Okay, so there's no 100,000s. 20,000s. I don't hear any 1,000, so I'm going to write a 0 there. 300. Okay, there's 3 in the hundreds place, and then 20. I hear 2 in the tens place and 0 ones. Go back and write commas every 3 from the right. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay. So now my number looks like this: 3 million, no 100,000s, 20,000, comma, 320. Get a place value chart, write one out or find one, and get started working on these 3 examples. Remember to try to start in the right place on your place value chart so that you're not having some empty spots at the end. Okay, your answers should look something like this: 3,000, no hundreds, so I write a 0, 29. 860,000, comma, 416. 1 million, 1 comma, 987,000, comma, 654. Use what you learned today to complete your word form exit ticket on Seesaw. The steps are still written there for you. Once you've completed it, Zoom with your teacher and get feedback so that they can tell you, I need you to do a little bit more work on this or help you understand this a little better, or they can tell you to start your independent practice.